I got a text message from a friend. I open it up, and it's just...
I don't know if I can recreate this and put it on the screen to show people.
I don't know.
It's like it's not even a GIF. It's like a full screen invading animation.
No, it's the iPhone's echo effect. You can send that.
Oh, I didn't know that was a thing. There you go. See, now it's here. So, give me that sweet echo again.
Please repeat. There we go. Hang on, but it gets faster.
I had to zoom in because I realized I was showing contact information of other people.
There you go, people.
Whoopee. Wow, what a great start.
Yeah.
I'm gonna reach for this thing behind me. What's the difference between continue and load new games? Does it just load your last save file?
I don't know, you tell me.
I don't know either. I just say continue, it's probably bad. That was a really delayed audio cue. Hold on, let me check our audio settings.
I think it's kind of rough right now.
We are off to a great start here, folks.
I didn't really know how to respond, so I just said thank you.
I just said thank you. I just said thanks. I don't know what they meant, so I just said thanks. Is this gonna start us in the right place or not? Is my question. I think so.
This area.
What level were we? Yeah, we're good. All right. Yeah,
that's a lot of level.
Huh? Well, we started out at level 50, so that's how I know we haven't really gotten anywhere yet.
Wait, like you start this at level 50 because you game placed it, or you?
No, you just start at level 50.
Oh, okay. So really, we're level 3 right now.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
And I mean, this looks like how I had it set up last time, so I assume this is all correct. I would say, I have the costume, but I have the costume in my other save file too, so that's really not very helpful for me.
I think you're good.
It's probably fine. I mean, if we go forward and there's not cutscenes, then we know something is wrong. We had to stop playing last time because Joey had had more important places to be, more important things to do.
Well, that and also it was late and I got like I feel like it was. I don't think I've ever had a migraine, but I feel like I kind of did.
It was pretty bad. You were not feeling well.
I was feeling nauseous. My head was hurting. I didn't really know, but afterwards, everything was fine because I wasn't driving. I mean, after I met up with all them.
Oh man, it goes into darkness, and I can't get to it.
Wait, really?
Yeah, look, there's another mirror over there that I have to go through, right? Because there's nothing back here anymore.
Oh, no.
I have to uncover the secret of the mirror, it said.
That secret of that mirror?
I don't know, not that one, I don't think. Basically, you have to find triggers to flip this room over.
Was that not a trigger?
It is, but I have to flip the room over first. There should be another trigger like this one.
Okay. So you just hop into... Oh,
whoops.
Alright.
This is really fun to control.
That's what to say. Wait, why are you doing it like...
Don't worry about it.
What do you mean?
I'm holding the controller behind my head so I can plug it into the PS4, which is in a desk behind us, with its short USB cable so the controller can charge while we're filming. This is really bad on my arms, but that's okay. It's fine.
Do you not have a spare?
Nope, I do not.
Well, darn. I'll bring mine tomorrow.
It's probably a good idea. I should have asked you to bring it today. I didn't even think about it. Hey, Kingdom Hearts 3 came out like 4 days ago, and we're doing this.
Listen, you can at least pretend. We can be like, no, this is the session
we
before.
We don't lie to the people here on the Frustrated Jiggling
I feel like we've lied to the people before.
We lie constantly to the people.
But not this time.
But not this time. This time I won't stand for it. There's a lot of really cool visual effects in 0.2.
That is not a good effect right there. Wait, I thought you flipped it.
I did flip it. I flipped it again. I flipped it multiple times.
Sure, whatever.
I flipped it several times to get it flipped the correct way.
But why weren't you flipped? You flipped it. You flipped, and then you caused everything else to flip while you were in the flip flop.
Oh, shut up.
Oh, hey, look, there she is.
It's just the power of Aqua's stand.
No. You can't just reference it without having a reason. There's no stand anything right now.
Well, yeah, no, it's just it's there weird.
She doesn't even have a fishing rod right now.
No, I'm just talking about like the hyper specificity of the flipping mechanics feels like the stupid
I guarantee
convoluted
you that there
bullcrap
is.
of a stand is what I meant.
Is. There's a stand that can drag you into the mirror world where you can't use your stand in the mirror world.
Well, it's also because you were just telling me about a stand. You were just telling me about a stand that says Arriva Dirty after it punches people.
Yeah.
So it was top of mind. I won't talk about JoJo's anymore.
Yeah, I was telling you about sticky fingers.
He's like that sounds like the Wet Bandits into the Sticky Bandits in the Home Alone saga.
The English subtitle calls him Zipper Man, and I like that better, honestly, for what he is, because he is a stand, but his fingers aren't sticky, but he does use zippers.
Almost dead.
You got this. Oh,
there we go. Did it. Got her anyway. She tried to attack me, and I attacked her.
all right. Remind me what we're doing. We're having fun times in the dark zone.
Yeah,
right
we
now.
got sucked into a mirror by a Phantom Aqua, and we're fighting more Phantom Aquas. I mean, there's not really an explicit objective here because it's all meant to be kind of weird and dreamlike and evil.
So we're just clearing the mirror dimension, the non-optional the mirror.
Yeah, there are a bunch of optional mirrors here with tons with stuff to do inside of them, but we're just not messing with those because ain't nobody got time for that when there's Kingdom Hearts 3 to be played.
Except us, apparently.
No, I just said to do the optional
Yeah,
stuff.
I know, but I mean, technically this game's optional.
What we had? No, it's not. We have to play this.
We have to. See, listen, she's telling you, just let go, dude.
I can't. It's impossible. I don't let go of anything.
How long have we been playing Kingdom Hearts on the channel?
Too long.
Has it been 3 years?
It's been longer than that, I think.
Really?
I don't know. When did the first part of Kingdom Hearts 1 come out? Because it was like we started filming a while before that first part came out. Like I want to say we started filming like 6 months before that first part came out. You find a release date on part 1.
I will attempt to if the internet or if the reception will let me because the Wi-Fi just will not connect.
Look, it's not my fault.
I know. I'm just saying it just will not do that.
Oh God.
Hey, look at that.
It's fine. It just loads you back on the platform. You're good.
Oh, you don't even take damage from that.
Nope.
Okay.
Well, like, I mean, it's like we talked about previously. It's the problems of we're illuminating.
At least you can.
Yeah, bring back the good levels and fix the problems as opposed to getting rid of the good levels. Anyway, so check this out. So we're introducing some puzzly stuff right away here. So we got a big platform up there. Can't get to it. Oh no, how do we get to it? But wait, inside of this mirror.
You don't have a flow motion. That's what it's called.
No, we don't.
Anymore.
Inside of this mirror, I can see another big stone that would make it easier to get there. By touching the mirror, I remove it from the mirror and bring it into physical reality.
Wow.
That's just the tutorial. This gets a little bit more complicated.
Well, yeah,
I
figured as much.
Oh God, hold on. How do I get up there now? It's not tall enough. Oh wait, I had double jump, of course. Duh.
I was about to ask if you did or not.
I forgot I had that. Okay, now let's see. Right, of course, this platform moves up and down of its own accord, and I need to stop it at the optimal time.
Oh. Yeah. I imagine you can repeat it if you mess it up.
Yeah, you can. You can just like kind of delete it and then bring it back. And some of these have like okay, there's just a way to get forward, and then some of them are like kind of more puzzly things. We talked about this last time already, but man, this area looks so cool.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely.
This is just wild looking.
I was gonna say that, but then I was like, wait a minute, no, I'm sure we touched on it last time because it's been a week.
It's really good looking. So here's also here's also a puzzle element. See, I think I've already solved this. I won't get anything for solving it, but if you let these come by and come on, you can do it, buddy.
Was it that symbol that we saw earlier? Huh.
Yeah, you form a little constellation.
Okay, and that goes into the whole get all those together.
Yeah, that's an objective to get cosmetic items, exactly.
Oh, I thought it was the secret boss.
Oh no, you have to get the zodiac signs to get the secret boss.
Oh, okay.
Which I think are hidden in chests and things like that around the world. I don't remember exactly. I've never actually unlocked the secret boss myself. I've only watched it online. Like I said, I have not played this game except for when I played it on stream. So the secret boss of this game is apparently pretty good, and I did really want to go and play it, but I've just never had time because if you haven't noticed, I've been busy doing other stuff.
Oh man, yeah, we have. We have been making these videos for a little bit because the part 1 of the first one came out March 11th, 2015.
Yes, we started filming in 2014, that means.
Okay. So yeah, it's been about 4 years, give or take.
Big fun, lots of fun. Come on, go. Okay, I didn't lock on and I just hit nothing. That's cool too.
What was that?
That was a fire spell. But it was the Firaja because again I filled up the situation command gauge. I got another one.
Wow. It
Yeah.
feels powerful.
It is pretty powerful. And this is we'll have plenty more opportunity to talk about this during Kingdom Hearts 3, but this is the new system. We talked about this last time, obviously, of like it is, you know, you get these things from just hitting things with your Keyblade and using abilities, but it's somewhat random what you get. There's a relic. I just got one of the Zodiac signs. Or Zodiac sign. Maybe it's not Zodiac signs. I don't know. Whatever. I don't know. I'm guessing. So I think it is.
We're not astrologists. We don't know these things.
Maybe those chests weren't there when you first played the game, because I feel like I would have found a couple of them, but I don't think I did. Anyway, maybe you have to play it again in New Game Plus it to find those. I'm not sure. Hold on a second. I'm forgetting how this one works.
Puzzle here.
There's a spinning. There's a rotating platform, and I just haven't seen it yet. Is that right?
You tell me.
Oh, I think I have to delete this first, right, and bring it into the mirror world, right, and then it spins.
Ooh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, this one's a bit more complicated. And so there's a whole extra platform up here that you can only get to by spawning this thing in. You don't have to get it exact because obviously you have some leeway with your jump and your air slide, but it's a neat little mechanic.
Yeah, no, it's cool. Like you said, this whole game is just kind of showing off cool potential things, potential tech and whatnot.
No, I was really happy when I saw this because it was like, hey, they actually brought back, you know, kind of puzzly stuff.
Yeah.
Which, you know, is stuff that I missed in the game. The series has been missing since KH1, basically. There we go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You have to look through it the opposite direction because it's a mirror.
Wow. Figured as much, but I was just gonna watch. I was like, oh, I'm not gonna open my mouth about that.
What?
I don't want it to be like, no, actually, it just doesn't make sense. I was just gonna wait and let you do it. Everything's fine. Go fight another Shadow, Aqua.
That's correct. That's what we're doing. Well, we will be doing in just a second here.
Oh no.
I had to go adjust some settings, which was not a good time to do that, but I fixed it. It's fine.
Is it fine?
Oh, it's fine. Yeah, no, it's totally good, dude. We're filming. Everything's going great. We're not going to crash like we did with the Resident Evil 2 playthrough.
Yeah.
I fixed everything. I fixed everything since that.
Everything is perfect. There will be no technical difficulties. Oh no.
Oh, crap. I have no magic. I did cure myself. I forgot. I need to use the D-pad and go down on the D-pad and use the items instead. The counter attack gives you iframes.
Yeah. How'd you see which one was the right one?
It was all of them. That one wasn't a phantom thing. They were just like a bunch of spell weavers that were all actually active and real.
Oh.
And I just had to block at the right time when they all came in on me. They all hit simultaneously.
Okay.
There was no real or fake. There is no real or dreams anymore. Okay, it's just you, us, and this.
Nothing is real anymore.
Nothing really matters.
That's all of them.
Now that Kingdom Hearts 3 is
Anyone
out,
can
nothing
see.
matters anymore.
Nothing really
Carol
matters to
didn't
me.
have anything to say.
What?
But
The
Michelle,
phantoms that we found. They didn't talk
She
to her,
wanted to
remember?
destroy
Oh yeah.
She's reflecting on the nature of these illusions that she's seeing. I don't particularly care whether they're real or just figments of her imagination because they work as storytelling devices.
Yeah.
This is what we talked about again and again. We may have talked about this during the last recording session. I don't remember because it's been too long. But it's, again, taking, you know, personal problems and making them manifest with sci-fi and fantasy concepts. Doesn't matter if they're real or not, as long as it's an externalization of character. Anyway, so that area has a bunch of bonus stuff, and it's kind of the hub where you do the boss rush and the secret boss. But we're done with it for now.
Yes.
You can teleport back to any of the previous locations from a save point. Again, I think I mentioned that during the last recording session, but oh well, who cares? Doesn't matter.
never would have thought I'd become my own worst enemy.
Come on, Aqua, chill out.
I've talked to myself a lot since falling into these shadows.
You could argue that you've been your own worst enemy since you've fated yourself to be stuck down here.
Doubts have gained a voice of
But
their
whatever.
own.
There was literally no other options, though.
No other
She's
options.
the weakness in my heart.
Better
I
plug
know
my own
I'm
heart
wrong
out.
here. Have the uncountable hours in the shadows whittled away the courage I never really had. I'm losing this fight. The darkness has found the cracks in my heart. Is this the last apparition before it takes me over?
We talked about, I forget which game we talked about this in, but the idea of, like, I don't like as much the idea of, you know, oh, the dark energy, like the way that the dark side works in the Knights of the Old Republic games, of like, you know, oh, the dark energy made me evil. I much prefer, oh, I was evil, and then the dark energy came out, because to me, it's really boring when lore stuff affects characterization.
Yeah.
Like, to me, that's the wrong way around. But this is an instance where it's like being isolated and alone in a hellscape. I don't mind if they're like, oh, the darkness is getting to me, because that's just no way of saying, like,
that's all that's here.
Yeah, it's fine. Like, she would be depressed. It doesn't feel like a situation where she would be okay and fine, but lore is making her feel bad, because, like, she would feel bad, and they're just like they're gussying it up with lore. So that's whatever. That's fine. Anyway, so Aqua is like, I don't even care if these are ghosts anymore. I still want to see them because I'm just that lonely.
That's fair.
Get out of my way!
Anyway, yeah. So now we have now we're doing a location based on Sleeping Beauty world. And as I mentioned previously, since I'll just go ahead and show it really fast. Not that we won't be seeing plenty of it in KH3, but yeah, I've locked the power of teleportation. Great, that's fine. Okay, so we can jump back to the previous save points as we desire to, making things a little bit easier to get around.
Oh, you can just tear through it then.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
And I need that map. Never mind. Go back. I want that map. I need it. I need the map. How will I find my way through this linear hallway otherwise? There are a few branching paths in here. There are things to find. I'm being sarcastic.
It's hard to tell these days.
Oh no. Hold on. Oh, what? When I'm being sarcastic, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Oh, there's nothing else up here. I forgot. There are other places to climb around here, but we're not to any of them yet. Okay, I tried to double jump and it just ate my command. That's fine though.
Will these hurt you if you touch?
Yes, they do.
Oh no.
That's why I was trying to shoot a fire at, but it didn't work so well.
You were going too fast.
I was going way too fast.
Goodness gracious. Okay. It's a bit overbearing, but I'll take it. Of course, I'm not playing, I'm just watching. So.
Yeah, well, it's so the issue is that, so we've talked about this previously about, you know, starting way back in Chain of Memories, I was talking about the idea of how do we put, you know, cool RPG exhaustive movesets into an action game, and their answer in that game was slights. KH2, it's like whatever, limit breaks and drive forms. Then once you get to to Birth by Sleep, we're implementing the command deck system, right? Which then carried over to BBS. But we don't have that here. We're going back to the more KH1 and KH2 command menu system. But the problem is responding to casual players and critics on the subject of Kingdom Hearts 2 and Kingdom Hearts 1. It's a button masher. All you ever do is mash X. Just use the melee. And nobody ever used the drive. I mean, I don't know. Some people used the drive forms because they were like cool, but people didn't really use the limit breaks. People didn't use the magic. They used maybe Reflect if they figured out how powerful that was, and Cure to heal themselves. They didn't play the game in really the robust way that Critical demands that you play it, because nobody played it on Critical because it didn't exist in the vanilla version. It was exclusive to Japan for the better part of a decade.
Yeah, now with Kingdom Hearts 3, is there, like, I know that Critical isn't there right out the gate. Like, do you unlock it eventually, or...?
So far, no word on that. People are hoping that they patch something like that in. But so far, no crud, I meant to use Thunder. So far, no word on whether or not there will be a critical mode in the game.
Okay.
There isn't one in it right now.
Okay, well, I mean, the biggest part is does it need it or not? Because,
I don't know, we'll find out.
Because 2 definitely did.
Mm-hmm. But we will see. It might be balanced well enough from the get-go. But so basically, the point that I was going to get to is that, so they're essentially trying to find a way to, okay, well, we want players to do all the cool moves and feel flashy and feel impressive and feel like they're, you know, a big boy playing this big game with all these cool moves. But our command menu system is stupid. Because who wants to navigate a menu with a D-pad while playing active combat? So instead, they've implemented this situation command system, where basically when you perform... Yes, okay, these must have been added in New Game Plus or something. Or maybe I did get them during the stream and I'm just forgetting about it. So basically, they've added in these situation commands where you just unlock, where you, as you're playing the game, get handed these time-sensitive moves, which, remember how we talked a lot during Kingdom Hearts 2, like, it doesn't necessarily encourage you to use any of these things, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Whereas Birth by Sleep, the whole
90% of that game we didn't actually use, except for maybe to demonstrate some of it.
And then later in the game, you started using more of it, and when I started playing, I tried to demonstrate stuff a bit more, but
it's like the need for it isn't really there. It's just, it's there if you want it.
I feel like on Critical, it demands the use of all the stuff a bit more, but...
More, yes.
And so we didn't play the secret bosses of 2 where you really are like you have to use everything. Yeah. But anyway, Birth by Sleep, as we discussed, implements a system where you kind of are like, the loop encourages you to use all the systems because you want to level more stuff up and get more moves. So your melee strings aren't that good. So you're naturally going to be inclined to use the command stuff, right? We talked about this a lot during Birth by Sleep.
Yeah, we did.
So basically now they have this somewhat random system. We don't really have party members right now, obviously, but you know how like in Kingdom Hearts 2 you have limit breaks with your party members. Kingdom Hearts 3 has those, but they're not. You don't go into a menu and spend MP to get them. Just essentially randomly, your party members will go, "Hey, Sora, let's do a move together," and then that situation command will appear over in the corner, and then you press it or you don't press it, right? Now, for casual play, this means that you're going to see a lot more of what the game has to offer because you're going to be encouraged to, okay, basically all the systems that I have to manage consciously are melee attacks and magic spells. And there's active encouragement to use both melee attacks and magic spells because both of them are constantly building that 3-arrow meter down in the corner.
Yeah.
That is leading up to give me a bigger, stronger, better move, right?
Is he dead?
No.
Okay, the health bar just disappeared for that.
Did they? Okay, that's fine. Whatever. Anyway, so so basically the point that I'm making is that they've now established a system where you have fewer systems to consciously manage, and there's more encouragement to use them because, hey, if I cast a bunch of fire spells in a row, I'm gonna get an even more powerful fire spell that doesn't cost me anything, doesn't take from my MP bar. If I hit things a bunch with my Keyblade, then I will unlock, in this instance, Spellweaver, right?
Yes.
Which gives me a quotation marks, better melee string. Spellweaver is actually decent in this game. It's still pretty good.
It's not busted broken like it used to be, though.
And well, you would take away both the busted brokenness of the spinning move probably being a bit too strong, and you also remove the busted brokenness of, wait, I didn't want to use that right now. Oh no, you literally broke me out of a string and dropped me on the ground out of an air string into an enemy's hitbox. Why did you do that, video game? Tiny bit. There's some input. This game stocks your inputs in ways that I'm not a huge fan of, but that's fine. It's not my problem, I guess. I mean, that just means I need to get good. Like, because basically, when that second Thunder Spell was going out, basically, so I meant to cast one Thunder Spell, but I mashed Square, right?
Right.
To cast it. So when the second one was casting, oh crap, I didn't want to cast that second one. I wanted to use a melee.
Did you stop when you're on these, or did you just eat that hit?
You can jump. I was itching somewhere that I have an itch on my leg, and so then my right hand was not on the O button to hit jump. So that was my fault.
You're just manipulating RNG right now.
Precisely. Oh god, I'm really doing great here. Hey, I can heal myself. Okay, maybe I can't heal myself. I tried to heal myself, but it wouldn't let me. Get out of there with your Minnie Mouse ears, Aqua. You'll escape them. You're gonna be fine.
Okay, so I keep seeing, like, when you hit them with electricity, they get stunned like that. Is that, like...
Yeah. Spells have, like, have some effects now. Okay. You may notice that Blizzard actually freezes enemies now. I think Fire has the potential to ignite enemies, and then Thunder has the potential to kind of stun enemies, like as you're seeing there. Yeah, exactly.
Does Ignite, is it just damage over time? Because that's what it is in literally everything, and it's always so boring. Like, it's usually pretty effective for what it is, but it's just like, oh, you do a little bit more damage. It's just, yeah.
I think, I don't even know if enemies ignite or not. I haven't paid that much attention. I don't usually use Fire in this, but I've played this once, so I don't super know. We'll have to pay more attention to it in KH3. Or I can start casting Fire and we can pay attention to it now, I suppose, but... Oops, hold on. Missed my cue. There you go. You can do it. Okay, I'm trying to...
Yeah.
Freaking...
Yeah.
There you go.
That boy's up there just laughing at you now.
God.
What kind of uses are these thorns if they go away if you touch them? It's like, yeah, it did damage to you, but like then it just retracts.
I guess don't worry about it. Here, I'm just gonna ignore this guy. I don't need to fight him. There are lots of things to find in this level that I'm just not gonna find all of them right now, I don't think. Like right now, if you look up in the map, this is actually a pretty big area. There's like 3 floors in here. There's a bunch of chests to find. There's stuff down there, stuff up here, all kinds of stuff. Stuff over there to get. I don't need it. I don't want it. I'm just gonna move on. There's all kinds of stuff around here, and I'm just not gonna mess with it right now. You can go watch the stream where I explore this place a little bit more thoroughly. Or you can play it yourself, or whatever. Or you can not, really doesn't matter. But I wanna move on and play Kingdom Hearts 3. Because it's literally sitting over there installed on the PS4, and I wanna do it. And I went the wrong way, so it didn't even matter in the first place. Oh gosh, go on, let's go. Come on, come on, come on.
Yeah, I really am looking forward to KH3. Like, maybe we should address a lot of the perceived negativity that we've been giving off in these last few videos.
You have to remember that, like, I'm trying to also at the same time in these videos, I should call them reviews. These playthroughs, I'm trying to like do sort of like these extremely in-depth reviews of the games the way that I really want to talk about them, which sometimes means that I spend a lot of time talking about things that I don't think work super well, even when I do not necessarily, you know, dislike the games as much as it may come across that I do. I don't like Dream Drop Distance, but that's not a secret, and I'm not going to try and lie about that. I think that game is extremely bad, but, like, you know, Birth by Sleep is totally enjoyable, and this game that we're playing right now is also, like, fine. This game is inoffensive, but I guess you should talk about your perceived negativity.
Well, it's like,
I
was saying, like, well, I think we've had this conversation before where it's a lot easier to talk about what you don't like than what you do, because it boils down to like, oh, I like this, I think this is neat, as opposed, and then it's like, well, this sucks and this is why.
On that subject, I like this scene. That's nice. That's one of the more like moments of Aqua actually being a badass, like people want her to be, of her walking out here and seeing like just 20 of these things and going, okay then.
Yep.
Yep, I guess this might as well happen to me today.
But also, what is going on right now?
Well, this is very similar to that big ball up there is kind of the orb that appears over Destiny Islands when it's destroyed in KH1.
Oh yeah.
So and Darkside appeared on KH1 when it was being destroyed, and Destiny Islands when it was being destroyed. I think the implication is that this is similar to what the process of a world being destroyed kind of looks like. Maybe we're even watching from like the reverse side, Enchanted Dominion being destroyed. A little bit unclear, but that's my oh god, I keep getting too slow on the second one there. I don't know why.
Maybe it gets tighter, like the input timing.
I don't think so, but I guess it's possible.
But yeah, no, it's like during Dream Drop, there was a lot of times where I was saying like, man, I remember when I used to like this series. That was mostly a joke. I really have been enjoying playing through these. Like it's gotten rougher as the games have gone on, because a lot of that initial magic has gone away in light of like the gameplay and crappy storytelling of like Birth by Sleep and whatnot, and Dream Drop especially. But it's like,
yeah, I just like, I guess I should talk a little bit, because we really glossed over some positive features of Birth by Sleep, because I really don't like, I think that if you buy into it from the perspective of, if you're not as cynical about it as me, of like, you know, the perspective of, I just feel like I'm being sold on another game and they aren't really telling their own story, then just, you know, buying into, oh, isn't it sad that these 3 friends kind of, you know, did this not even hit him?
I don't think you got max on it.
But they should have still hit him.
I don't know.
I think they all flew off in other directions. It didn't even hit him.
Is he invincible right now?
I don't think so, but maybe. I don't know.
That was a really neat looking attack, by the way. I just want to throw
yeah,
that
I love
out
that
there.
attack. Looks great. I guess we talked about this I think we talked about this at the end of the 358 Days Over 2 playthrough, where it's just like I just wish that Birth by Sleep had a bit more thematic clarity, really.
Right.
I wish that there had been more setup for its eventual payoffs, and I wish that the 3 characters had a slightly better written relationship. It's not like a disaster. I liked that game a lot when I originally played it, and I think that my changing opinion on it has a lot to do with partially just getting older and my tastes changing, and and also just becoming more cynical about like this style of storytelling of this series. As I've played more games that were just questionable in terms of their quality.
Right. Yeah, and it might not be the best mentality, but it's like, or maybe not the best way to say it, but it's like, as we were playing Dream Drop, it really made me realize how much I didn't dislike Birth by Sleep. And it wasn't even like, this game's so bad that it makes this other crap look good. It was just like, I really didn't dislike my time with Birth by Sleep. Like, it's fun to crap on a game. It really is. But it's like, overall, like, you know, didn't regret it. It was neat. It was like, it was enjoyable enough. It had its issues, but it was still fine. And a lot of the time it comes from the fact that you have to compare it to all these other games because it keeps comparing itself to them.
Whereas,
but it's like, as a game by itself, like, if it was its own property, I would have said, by the end I would have said, it had its issues, but it was fun enough.
yeah, I feel like Birth by Sleep would have been a lot better as just like, if it hadn't been trying to be, you know, the next big game in the series, if it had just been like, here's a story in this universe. Because that was what we talked a lot about Days, about why I liked that game so much, was it felt like it was just like a story that somebody wanted to tell using this setting.
Yeah.
I think I would have liked Birth by Sleep a lot more if it hadn't turned out that Xehanort was the primary antagonist of the franchise. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Like, as soon as it became this big, like, key thing where the entire franchise, like, spun upon Birth by Sleep's plot, that really changed my opinion of it, I think, in a lot of ways. But, yeah.
You did it, Aqua. Congrats.
As you were saying, would function better as kind of its own thing, I think. But it's, I guess, like, you know, it was your... Like, as you said, as I was playing Dream Drop Distance, I realized, yeah, I enjoyed my time with Birth by Sleep as opposed to, like, Dream Drop is just, like, miserable to play through. Like, it's just not fun.
Yeah.
There's Maleficent's castle up there.
Yep, and there's the Ghost Boys.
Yeah, Ghost Boys. Let's go talk to them. I'm a big fan of ghosts.
Ghosts are involved.
Ghosts are involved. That's fine.
Are ghosts involved in 3?
It's entirely possible. I really don't know yet. I haven't seen enough of 3. Ghosts are involved in NCIS now, though.
Really?
Oh yeah, dude. Like around season 11, ghosts started showing up in NCIS. It's one of my favorite things about that show. People who don't know, it's like, oh yeah, it's this crime drama that's super popular. Some people like watched, you know, like the first like 7 seasons maybe, and like, you know, like when and like left it behind or whatever. People don't realize that if they quit NCIS too soon, they missed out on actual ghosts. There are actual ghosts in NCIS, not like hallucinations, not like dream sequences.
You need to show me some of this.
There are actual ghosts.
I want to see this.
They're
Also,
like they're mostly ghosts of dead characters, not like crimes involving ghosts.
Oh, that's disappointing.
But there are actual ghosts.
They're helping
anyway,
from beyond the grave.
So yeah. Hey, Tara, it's you. Ven. Huh? What? Aqua? I can't see you. I can just hear you. Where are you? Ven is here? Huh? What? Anyway.
What's wrong? Don't you see him?
Where are we?
A world the darkness has consumed. Its enchanted dominion.
Consumed? The worlds fell?
I mean, some of them.
What's gotten into you? How do I know that you're Tara? And not the weakness that's in my heart, playing more tricks. Then, please say something.
That boy's still sleepy.
She really switched subjects really fast there. She just did a big spin, heel spin. Not a heel turn. Like she just pivoted in
I'm
place.
not myself.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
You're using the name Tara. That means you're seeing me the way that you remember me. But your heart is just painting the picture that it so wants to see. The real me is lost in shadow.
Then you're here, trapped in the realm of darkness.
No. My heart has ties to the dark. That must be why we can talk. But I can't see anything, Aqua. If you say Ven is there, then he's like me. An illusion created by your heart.
I understand. Then you and Ven are safe in the outside world?
I think.
That's good. But how did you find me?
I looked
You sure you're
here.
good, Tara?
and heard you in
The outside
darkness.
world?
Oh no, yeah, he's fine. He's good to
Right,
go,
but
man.
Why does your heart have ties
Ready
to
to
the
rumble.
darkness now? What did you mean, lost in shadow?
Forget
Aqua,
about
how do you
me.
not know? Do you not remember the last thing that happened to
Xehanort
him?
is trying to locate Ven.
He'll never find him. I hid Ven well. I think the reason he's not talking to me here is because he's still there sleeping.
Oh no.
No, I can't control.
Aqua, notice what's happening.
This place. Is it the Chamber of Waking?
Yes. Who are you? Really?
You don't know? My name.
Aqua, get back!
Terra!
I messed up. Xehanort is part of me. Now he's using me. So you'll tell him where you hid Ven.
Silence!
If you're gonna make a JoJo's reference, now's the time.
Nah, it's fine. If you want to say, if you want to throw one out there, you go right
I'm
ahead.
good, dude. It's it's overused.
It's fine.
Still you struggle.
We were talking again. The only reason we talked about it earlier at all was because we were talking about it before we started recording today.
Now you can be one with the darkness!
Can you shut up? Yes. Again, it's time for me to say the word darkness out loud.
They haven't said it enough yet.
Terra.
That boy's still struggling after all this time, I guess.
Still trying.
Sure, why not?
He's trying.
Even though he lost?
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
This
fine.
vessel seems like it's a lot more than he bargained for. It's like this seems like more of an issue than
Yeah, I
anything.
really think he could have just gone to the bargain vessel shop and found something better.
One with darkness.
Okay, I guess she's gonna die now.
Well,
Aqua, are you okay?
please don't give me a good shot. Like, don't give me a good look at him. I don't want to see it.
Don't worry, Joe. You're gonna get plenty of good shots.
Terra! Ven!
No time to talk.
Oh, no time to talk. Just time to fight.
They're called Heartless.
Thanks for that.
I think I might have done that just as it became. Yeah, it didn't matter. Of course.
Too slow.
Of course. Just as it went into the form where the shot lock doesn't matter.
That's fine.
Why do I try? Why do I try?
Mickey's
Joey?
down there, so I guess he counts as a party member.
Yes,
right
he counts as
now.
a party member, and he will potentially
That's
do a
big
limit break
damage.
with us. Or he won't do a limit break with us in this sequence, but he will do a command style with us where we kind of attack in unison. Potentially. But again, I can't control it, so it's just like I gotta wait for his RNG. Yeah, there we oh hold on, I did use finisher on accident. Where are you? Heartless. Heartless, there you are.
There he is. Alright, Wayfinder. Is that his
Yeah,
name?
hold on, I'm working on it.
Oh, you mean you're actually attacking in unison?
Yeah, it's command changes up our command style. Yeah, well, not a command style anymore, but just, you know, I don't even know what you would call it anymore, like an attack style, I guess. You remember, it's like the command styles from Birth by Sleep.
Yeah.
Or like the form shifts that Riku does in Dream Drop Distance, where he's.
What is the
seems like he's
timeline
dreaming.
on where we're at right now in this game?
Well, let's see. He has the Star Seeker, and he's in the Realm of Darkness. Basically, at this exact moment in time, we are during Kingdom Hearts 1, and Mickey is here to find the Kingdom Key D.
Okay.
That's where we are very specifically. Mickey, you want to help, buddy? I'm over here doing it. You're not doing anything. Okay, I guess you helped. That's fine. You did help. You
He just
healed
wants
me.
to observe. He's like, oh, I want to see how much you've grown. See what it looks like to start as level 50 in a new game.
Can you not cycle between these? There you are. Okay, here we go. God, please.
This is
freaking.
This is terrifying. This is spooky.
Look, it's gonna be okay.
Nope.
Okay, there we go. Did it.
That felt like that was a lot of downtime of being vulnerable right
It
there.
was. To be clear, I was holding down the thing and mashing triangle before the Wayfinder and before the finisher animation even ended, and that was the length that it took for me to be able to take an action.
In my heart and mind, I knew you were still playing with the remote behind your head, but when I looked back and saw it, it made me smile.
I will sometimes play with a controller behind my back. I don't know why. I just do it sometimes. It's fun. It's fun to do it
If you say
differently.
so.
It's fun to mix things up sometimes.
When I was little, I could not play a video game unless I was standing up.
Yeah?
And a lot of it had to do from, like, the TV was way above me, so I'd have to stand up to get level, like, with it. But even when that didn't, it took me a few years to kick the habit of, like, I'd get into a game and I'd be in the living room and I'd just be looking and I'm like, oh, I'm just standing now. I'm just doing this. I'm playing Guitar Hero and it's like, oh, my legs hurt.
Well,
Oh,
that's
it's
the
'cause
game. That's the game you have to play standing up anyway. It's
Nah.
pre VR. Gotta stand. Anyway, this scene.
I don't like that. I don't like that look Mickey's giving me right now.
This scene kind of encapsulates. So for the most part, I'm fine with 0.2. I really don't mind it. It's not a big deal, and it's fun. Though it does have a few problems that also kind of encapsulate bigger problems with the series now that we'll talk about here. And it's not lore stuff. Don't worry. In fact, it's
Okay.
the opposite of lore
In the
stuff.
realm of darkness, that's for sure. So, what happened?
Have you seen Tara or Ven?
No, just you.
I'm sorry. The darkness in this place, it's getting to me.
Oh. But you'll be okay.
Right?
Say, we've been looking for you a long time. How come you're in this place?
We've been actively looking for you, have we? Interesting.
First tell me, how long's it been in the realm of light?
About 10 years.
Interesting. After we last spoke, I took Ven some...
So this is my problem. Aqua says, hey, I'm really, really sad and have massive personal problems and character issues. And Mickey goes, oh, sucks to suck.
Anyway,
Where you been? How'd you get here? Well, hold on, first, I need some other information. How long has it been in the real world? You've missed 10 years, Aqua, her response. Interesting. Okay, back to exposition.
you know, honestly, this doesn't have anything to do with this, but it's like Mickey was not very like a parent. Like he wasn't present very much in the older games. It's
Yeah.
like this is a very serious scene, and I'm really having a hard time taking it seriously because Mickey's there and he's looking goofy and he's speaking in his Mickey voice, trying to be concerned.
You're gonna
in
have
his
to get
Mickey
over that real
voice.
fast.
I know, but it's just strange.
But no, this is just the I feel a larger problem with the entire series is just their haste to completely. I mean, you can argue, oh, it's just like Aqua is like, you know, it shows her from behind, she's looking away from the camera. That shot could be, you know, is meant to imply, oh, you know, she is really sad and that is affecting her, but she's pushing past it, right? Mm-hmm. Whatever. But don't, like, that's what they do every time. Can we, like, focus on how the characters are feeling, please? Like, the fans of the series, including me, are like, oh man, I just care about these characters so much and I like these characters and I want to, like feel feelings about how sad it is that Aqua's in the realm of darkness. So can we get some scenes of how sad it is that she's here? And how sad she is that she's been here for 10 years? No, we need her to recap to Mickey stuff that the audience already knows.
No, she's just so dead on the inside, she doesn't feel sad anymore, even though she
but
does.
that's boring. This is
Tara was about to
this
fall to darkness,
this is boring.
so I had one choice.
I don't care. I already know, and it was dumb last time.
I didn't know.
How about you? What could have brought you here? Has something happened in the realm of light?
You could say that.
Heartless. They've been attacking worlds and taking their hearts. And
Trillions
no
are
hearts
dead.
Vanish into darkness. But if we can lock the door between the two realms, light and dark, from both sides, we can protect the other worlds. So you see, I came here to find the key on this side. Turns out, it's not so easy getting into the realm of darkness. The points you can cross have become unstable. It's only when a world gets consumed that an entrance appears in the realm between. So I waited for my chance to sneak in.
Mickey just waits on a world
He
get
waited
destroyed.
for a world to die and surfed its corpse into hell.
Oh, good on you, Mickey.
It's like they're trying to make an excuse of like, okay, so it must have to be difficult to get in and out of there, or else why hasn't Aqua escaped or somebody gone to help Aqua? But like, that's number one, a pretty unethical way of accomplishing this. I guess Mickey's like, whatever. You got to crack a few eggs to make an omelet. I have to get the key to save everybody. We'll have to let these people die in the short term or whatever, right? That's fine. Another problem. But wait. Didn't Sora and Riku surf a world down into hell in the last game, and that got them to the sleeping realm? So which one is it?
Don't worry about it. All will be explained.
But hey,
God, this is a
when I
mess.
got here, I felt a warm, familiar light.
See, like, I wouldn't care that the lore is a mess if there was emotional context to care about. But it's just, the emotional context keeps getting brushed under the rug to focus on this stuff.
Terra and Ben brought you and I back together again.
Yeah.
But
Well, technically speaking, Aqua, you had a
Worlds are
D-Link
still
with
in
Mickey,
danger.
so
Yeah.
your magic's still probably connected with that,
Did he make
and
it
he
back
could
to the
feel
realm
it,
of light?
whatever. It's fine. Doesn't matter.
We
That was a
still
gameplay
haven't
lore,
found
it's not
him.
real.
I see.
I keep forgetting. I need to go back and review if anybody ever says the
Yes,
word
he's fighting.
Xehanort out loud in a scene
He'll
with
be his
Mickey in Birth by
darkness.
Sleep,
And I
because
know
he met
he
an
wants me to
apprentice
fight
named
you.
Xehanort who was working for
think you're
Ansem
right.
Wise and who wanted to conduct
be
human
just
experiments.
fine.
And he was like, I'm sure
Yes.
this is just a
Listen,
weird coincidence.
Xehanort, it's a name
He
like
won't wake
Mark
up
in
unless
this
I'm there with
universe.
Yeah, it's very common.
I have to go. I have to find a way back to the realm.
I mean,
of
just
light.
look, there's like 5 of them now.
It's true.
And let's locate
You're
that
not, you
key.
know what? You're not
Does that
wrong,
mean you know an
Joey.
exit?
Well, I was so busy finding a way in that I didn't give a lot of thought to where there'd be a way out. But together, we're sure to find one.
You haven't changed at all.
Alright.
May our hearts be our guiding key.
There's a phrase no one's used in ages.
Keyblade wielders used to say those words to each other. And now, it's something I like to try and remember. So, ready?
Ready.
Oh boy.
So when are we getting Mickey Shonen Adventures as a game?
I wish. Honestly, I take that back. I don't wish. No, well, you're gonna see what I mean. Of like, okay, so for upwards of 10 years, it was okay. So what did Mickey had a whole adventure in the realm of darkness where he like went and found the Kingdom Key D, right?
Yeah.
God, this is such an instance of it's just so much better in your imagination. You'll see.
Oh no.
Anyway, so may our hearts be our guiding key. This is the series' new catchphrase.
Is it really?
Oh yeah, people say it all the time. Don't you know? So basically, they're trying to say this was a thing that people used to say all the time back in the day, the old Keyblade masters, right?
You mean from the war or
From the war, yes. Except that nobody in the cell phone game ever says that. But then suddenly, when this game came out and the movie was included on the disc, suddenly in every single scene in the movie, characters are saying, "May my heart be my guiding key." And it's like, oh, I guess, and we all said that all along.
It doesn't even sound.
It sounds terrible.
It doesn't flow right.
It doesn't make sense.
Like if it was like "May our hearts be our guiding light," even then I'd roll my eyes, but be like, "Yeah, whatever." But it's like this is just dumber.
Keys can't guide you anywhere. They unlock things. They don't tell you where to go though. Your key, you could be, "May my heart be the key that unlocks the way." May my heart be the key that unlocks the way. May my heart be the key that unlocks the truth. I don't know. Something other than "may my heart be my guiding." That doesn't make any sense. Keys don't guide you anywhere.
Keys do everything in this universe. Don't you know?
Ooh, don't you know?
Well, we're back to being in a pretty decent looking environment, despite it just being black and blue.
Yep. We need to go which way? This way? Okay.
Sure. You tell me.
Well, it looks very similar, so I had to kind of figure out which direction I came from. So we went underground to kind of a bonus area there.
So now are y'all just looking for a way out?
We
Whatever.
are trying to find the Kingdom Key D, yes.
Yeah, but
And then we're going to seal the door from this side, as happened in Kingdom Hearts 1, remember?
yeah.
Oh, I got you classy yellow. Good.
Wait, what?
I got some kind of bonus for killing enough of a certain type of
Oh, is
heartless.
it a color?
Yeah, classy yellow.
Radical.
It's probably classy as the pattern, and it's in a yellow color. Would be my guess. Might as well. This kind of warps you to enemies, so it'll be easier to kill this thing using Wayfinder.
Maybe.
Or potentially. Hold on.
You're getting there.
God, this place looks so good.
It really does. I
Especially
don't
now the
even know where
lighting's
this light's coming from right
Oh,
now.
we'll find out where the light's coming from in a second. It's actually kind of a cool, like, you as you get closer to this really bright light source, it's actually kind of cool.
Okay.
I didn't do as much damage as I would have liked. Yeah, that was Blizzaja. Did not do as much damage as I would have liked, but that's fine. Oh, it froze this guy, I guess. Never mind. It had a little bit more splash damage than I thought it did.
Was he not the one that you hit it with originally?
No, but all the grand magic does have like a wide like area of effect. So
Thundaja definitely seems like it's got the biggest like radius.
yeah,
of
I think yeah. Well, it's the only one that is deliberately an AOE attack. I think the other ones do more damage, but it's like once you mash out enough thunders to get the Thundaja, like it hardly matters. It's not preferable against bosses, but there are barely any bosses in this game, so like it doesn't matter.
So even in this game, you're still just spamming thunder.
Yeah, I guess so. For different reasons, though.
Yeah.
It's not super busted. It's just it's not like the Magnet Thunder combo where it's like it invalidates everything else.
Yeah.
And again, if nothing else, something that is nice about this system is it doesn't antiquate melee because you have to do melee to get to the other abilities. And even in the magic abilities where it's like, oh, you can just spam magic to get them. Well, we're back to the MP system,
Yeah,
so
so
you
you
no
can't
longer have like
just
just get a bunch of magic haste and you can just mash triangle and never run out of commands. So at the very least, even the situation commands, while you may not be able to control when they come out, which is not ideal because it means it's difficult to. I mean, like it's not like a speedrunning thing. It's just I want to understand how games work. I want to be able to like play it, you know, well and understand what the systems are. And it's not as good when I can't access all the tools that I need. But at minimum, the situation commands do have a cost in terms of time. There is a time investment and a certain number of hits that have to be landed to earn access to them. So they're not essentially free like commands were in Birth by Sleep and Dream Drop after you leveled up your hastes enough.
How do you cycle? Like, what button do you press to cycle between those?
Okay, right now it's up on the D-pad when you're on attack, and it's terrible. In KH3, it's fixed and you hit L2. I know this because I've played a tiny bit of KH3 already.
Okay.
That was why I was confused initially and I couldn't cycle through them. I guess I should address. I'll talk about this at the beginning of the Kingdom Hearts 3 playthrough, but I've already played a little bit of KH3, and I half watched my brother play the first several hours of it while I was working on stuff. Like, I mean, but it's the first couple hours, and I've like seen a couple of scenes, so it's not like I'm spoiled on anything really.
I'm still as fresh as I have been. Really.
I'm spoiled in that there's plenty of crap like YouTube thumbnails that I've already seen that I just like they pop up on my recommended feed, and it's like great. I guess I know that guy is that guy's mother, so you know.
Maybe your expectations will be subverted. Probably not.
Who knows?
Maybe.
Probably not. Anyway. Here we are in the kind of final area of the game before the final boss fight stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here's our massive light source that's
Yep.
kind of came cascading through that zone back there. This stuff looks so neat and
Yeah.
still looks neat and is all great, and I have no complaints. I don't want objectives. I want customized. Right. Okay.
What you doing?
I want to check where's my inventory? I don't know how many items I have. Okay, here we go. Let's see. We've got elixirs, we got only 2 potions, so that's not great. We got 0 high potions, so let's get those the heck out of there. I guess put in mega potions? Yeah, that's fine. Or, you know, it doesn't matter, this is the end of the game. Just put in elixirs.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, is there really anything else after this? Because
yeah, well, we got elixirs, we got mega elixirs, mega potions, and potions. That's all fine. We're set. That's good. I guess I could put in ethers, but I really don't need them. It's like, who cares? I'll go ahead and just let my MP charge really fast.
Okay.
Because we should probably end an episode here anyway before we move on to the ending of the game.